struggled with so many things even just to be here, you know. And so with the answer, you know, some of my joy of still living here is that, you know, it's bittersweet, you know, but I do have, you know, I'm only 45 years old, but, you know, just the memories I have here from being a little kid, you know, I remember none of the bad stuff. I remember bad stuff happening, like in respect, like, you know, people got shot in different things, which, you know, but like, the most things that really stick with me are the good times, like even like when I got chased, you know, down Flower Court by like 10 dogs coming from St. Clements, or, you know, like, wow, I outran those, you know, those Doberman Pinschers. Because back then normally had pit bulls, there's more Doberman Pinschers, German Shepherds, and at least when I was growing up anyway.
Right.
You know, things like that nature too, and just, you know, I get to walk the same streets as my great grandma, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my great grandma, even my great great grandma too. You know, and so I mean I walk in the same place, I sleep in the same place. You know what I mean? So there's, you know, it's, but at the same time, you know, like I guess the bittersweet part is that it's, you know, it's, I go out and like I'll be lucky if I get a hello from my new nice neighbors. You know what I mean? You know, so it's. But at the same time too, like, you know, I think it's a good, when I moved back here about 10 years ago, before I was living over at my grandpa's in Mar Vista, but just the timing, I think everything happens for a reason, the timing, everything like that, and just coming back at the right time, you know, and being the fight, and then, you know, joining forces with, you know, say Venice, you know, Laddie, Jataun, Naomi, Margaret, everybody else I've met here, and I think, like I said, you know, it happens for a reason, the timing's real good, and as much as I don't like to fight, I realize I do like to fight. I like to fight righteous fights, you know. As much as I try to like not be busy, like I can't say no to a good political fight, especially when I know that that needs to happen. You know what I mean? So I do, as much as challenging some of this fight is and annoying, dealing with a lot of people and the dynamics, the monsters that we deal with locally and you know, statewide and countywide. You know, I do enjoy the fight, and then learning from you know, Naomi, Jataun, and Laddie, and, you know, everybody's so beautiful, you know what I mean? Everybody in here, I've worked with you, mostly people, you know what I mean? And we've talked and whatever, and all just the knowledge that I've absorbed, all the game I've absorbed, and just the hope that you guys give me for, you know, continue on the fight, because we all kind of affect each other in that, you know, spherical way, you know. But I was going to touch on we'll talk about the programs for the youth, and you know how some of the bars and some of the activities and recreation have got removed, and that's one of the reasons why, for those who've been keeping up with the Oakwood issue with the dogs over there, that's how we get pushed out. You know, there's been times when they've been trying to like push slick, you know, policy to kind of get rid of those benches where we congregate, and I think a good half of those people that go there with their dogs off leash, most of them, they said they don't really know what's up. They kind of like, you know, they don't. Once you inform, for the most part, half of them, you know, they'll like, you know, okay, that's cool. But just the fight for space, the fight it took for us to even have this 3-hour early Saturday session compared to our 5-hour later in the afternoon session, and it's just, like I said, it's cumulative, and it's how we get displayed. It's not an action; it's a process, you know, as far as these things go, and so. Just important of these little subtle things that seem harmless, but they're not. And like I said, it's another attack on some of our activities. A lot, you know, now that we've been reduced the cases of off-leash dogs about, I would say about 95% in the last 5 months. We did good jobs. So thank you for everybody who supported that. There's more youth out there playing just randomly. There's more elders out there kind of just hanging out, couples. You know what I mean? So things like that, you know, and it's, you know, like I said, all these little things, they're not, things that sometimes don't seem so sinister on the outside when you really investigate the cumulative process and the impact it has on other things, then, you know, you realize how important it is. And also I want to stress too, as far as one of these questions here was like, where do we see it going in the future? I think a lot of that takes us to really reimagine like what, we know what the past struggle looks like, we know what the struggle looks like today, but like what can we do to prepare and not always be reacting. And I think I touched on that earlier as far as, you know, having proactive events where we can go out, we can dance, we can have fun together. We're not, it's not necessarily a fighting situation, even though it might take a fight to get that space, but more spaces like that. And I really want to figure out how we get more people involved, especially youth. A lot of youth are hungry, and get them motivated and get them inspired to do the fight. Because we're only so many people doing the work, and we're all individuals, but at the same time we need to find and create proteges of ourselves. Not that we're perfect or whatever, but say for some reason I get in a car accident or something happens, life happens to people, you know what I mean? And if anyone gets out of the game, it's kind of it's kind of like a basketball team. If the center's out, or if a certain star player is out, that's it. There's no solid B team. You know what I mean? So we need to develop some B teams for all the important work that we do in the community. So that's where I see it going in the future. But,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, 2 years ago we had that distribution group, the VC Puck. It was a really good way to keep people informed.
Yeah.
Letter writing campaigns, things like that.
Yeah.
We could get something else like that. Even like you guys had to struggle to get this space today.
Yeah.
Maybe if we all wrote her a nice note,
Yeah.
thanked her for the
That would be
time, for the
good.
space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like I caught this event on Facebook yesterday randomly.
Yeah.
I would not have known to come.
Did everybody sign the sheet so that you
Yeah.
can
I
be on the
will, I
mailing
did,
list?
but I will.
If everybody's on the mailing list with your email and your phone numbers, we will notify you.
Yeah.
That would be our
The day
way.
before.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully-
but yeah, and that's the thing too.
Hopefully not, yeah.
And we have our end of things to polish up too, for sure. And Rick's on most of our mail list anyway. But yeah, we didn't really put anything out official because of the next we're dealing with here. We didn't know how much time we're gonna get until really maybe Monday or Tuesday. So but yeah, so that's that. But normally we try to do ideally at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing it.
Yeah, thank you.